Krystal is gearing up for a solo comeback, and fans are buzzing with excitement over the news. On September 26th, she caught everyone off guard with a surprise post, a photo which seems to have been taken in a recording booth, gazing out at vibrant greenery through a window. Without any caption or explanation, the image immediately set social media alight as fans began speculating that she might finally be hinting at new music. The excitement grew when her agency, Beast and Natives, shared additional photos of Krystal in the recording booth, making it clear that something was definitely in the works. According to a Naver report, the agency confirmed that she is currently preparing her first solo album, her first major release in quite some time, firing up anticipation among fans. Krystal had already hinted at a solo comeback earlier this year, mentioning in April that releasing an album was part of her 2025 plans. She shared that she was actively preparing the project and expressed hope that fans would get to hear it sometime next year. Still, many joked that they wouldn't truly believe the news until the music actually dropped, or at least until they saw a teaser. Krystal's solo debut has been teased for years, going back to 2017 when rumors first suggested she would release her own music, though nothing ever materialized at the time. Occasional rumors surfaced over the years, but with these recent updates, it seems her solo album is finally on the horizon, so stay tuned for more updates. G-Dragon has found himself at the center of a heated discussion online, and it's all because of his Instagram likes. On September 26th, a post on Twitter began making the rounds, pointing out that he had been liking several reels featuring Donald Trump. To back it up, the post included 3 screenshots showing Trump-related reels, with G-Dragon's personal account clearly among the likes. At the time this video is being made, at least 2 of those reels still display his likes. The content itself included a compilation of pictures of Trump before he ever entered politics, another that praised his son Barron for the way he was raised, and a third one showing his interview on the Jimmy Fallon show. These details made the situation a bit more complicated, but that didn't stop people from reacting strongly. Since Donald Trump has long been one of the most divisive figures in global politics, known for his controversial remarks, policies, and actions, many saw G-Dragon's likes as more than casual clicks. Instead, they interpreted them as a sign of support, and that sparked an outpouring of disappointment and backlash across social media. Fans and onlookers alike debated what those likes really meant, but the overwhelming reaction was negative. One Reddit user wrote, "Disappointed, but after how the results for their last election went, it shouldn't come as a surprise, lots of soul was red." Some people pointed out that the fact G-Dragon liked more than one Trump-related video, all from different accounts, suggested that his Explore page is filled with that kind of content, which they felt was concerning on its own. At the same time, there were fans trying to defend him, arguing that his likes shouldn't be viewed as political statements. They said that one of them simply showed Trump in a positive light as a father, another was a lighthearted clip of Jimmy Fallon poking fun at him, and the third focused more on his business background rather than his political career. In their view, none of it was about supporting his policies or ideology, just random content that happened to feature him. They also asserted that many Koreans aren't deeply familiar with US politics, which could mean he didn't fully understand who or what he was liking. One fan even claimed that it was ridiculous to try and cancel him over a simple like, stressing that he's allowed to have his own views. But those defenses didn't hold up for long. A lot of people were quick to criticize that reasoning, saying it was patronizing to act as if Koreans had no awareness of global events or politics. Others added that G-Dragon is not only old enough, but also experienced enough after years in the spotlight to understand the weight of his actions online. Given his massive influence, many felt he should know better than to casually interact with posts that would stir this kind of reaction. As of now, G-Dragon has remained silent and hasn't made any statement about the situation. Rumors about BTS's V and Wonyoung have exploded online, and it all started with a post on the Chinese platform Douban that quickly went viral. The post claimed there was evidence suggesting the two might be dating, pointing to a series of photos and coincidences as supposed clues. One example pointed out that both of them had uploaded pictures taken at Seoul's Son restaurant. The post argued that the details in Wonyoung's shot, like the table's wood grain, the glassware, and even the menu, were identical to those seen in a picture V had uploaded just a day earlier. Another claim focused on a photo Wonyoung posted of a noodle dish on July 3rd. According to the poster, the marble table in her photo matched the one at V's house, making it look like she had eaten there. What made it even more suspicious, they argued, was that the noodles she shared are the exact dish V once mentioned as his favorite from a restaurant only minutes from his home. The list of so-called hints didn't stop there. Wonyoung had also used songs in her post that V had personally recommended in the past, which some fans saw as another hidden sign of a connection. On top of that, both idols happened to be in Los Angeles at the same time for KCON, and those who believe the rumors say that overlap was far from accidental. To add fuel to the fire, the post also mentioned that Wonyoung had been spotted at Mother Wolf, the same restaurant where BTS members, including RM as shown on his Instagram, had previously dined. The viral post sparked a lot of debate, with people split on whether there was any truth to the supposed relationship between V and Wonyoung. Many Chinese netizens seem to take the claim seriously, leaving comments like, "I'm reading it carefully. It's quite real, and no wonder Taehyung trains his muscles like crazy." At the same time, the evidence doesn't hold up under scrutiny. Simply eating at popular restaurants in Seoul or LA doesn't mean anything, and Wonyoung's noodle photo on a marble table is hardly proof of a connection. The music-related hints also fall flat, since listening to the same songs doesn't indicate a romantic relationship. Critics also highlighted how absurd it has become that BTS members, particularly Taehyung and Jungkook, are constantly linked to dating rumors with anyone they interact with. Just in September, V has been the subject of dating speculation involving Blackpink's Jennie, dancer Lee Jung, and even a chaebol, suggesting the Wonyoung rumors are just the latest in a long line of baseless stories. On top of that, there's a clear timeline mismatch. Wonyoung's photos are clearly recent, with her sporting bangs, while some of V's images cited as proof aren't even from this year. Despite how weak the rumors are, Wonyoung has ended up taking the brunt of the hate. Her latest post was flooded with negative comments, many from obsessive fans, people pretending to be armies, and others who always seem to look for reasons to drag her. The replies were filled with insults along with sick and vomiting emojis. At the same time, her supporters have been pushing back, leaving encouraging messages, reminding her to ignore the noise, and promising to stay by her side no matter what. At this point, neither V nor Wonyoung has responded to the rumors, which isn't surprising given how flimsy and far-fetched the claims are. Kiss of Life's Julie has recently been caught up in dating rumors following a serious invasion of privacy. A video has gone viral online, allegedly showing Julie with VERIVERY's Kangmin and Yeonho hanging out in a private room together. While some netizens and K-pop fans have suggested that the three were flirting, the interactions weren't actually intimate or romantic, but seemed fairly normal. In the footage, the woman alleged to be Julie is seen lying next to a man believed to be Kangmin while he supposedly played with her hair and poked her playfully, and then she allegedly held the hand of the man believed to be Yeonho. The bigger issue isn't what they were doing, but how the video was obtained. The footage appears to have been recorded via CCTV without any of their knowledge or consent, making it a major violation of privacy. It was then uploaded to a site for explicit videos, which made the situation even more invasive and disturbing. Despite the implications, many have pointed out that nothing in the footage was actually scandalous. It seemed to show them just hanging out, drinking, laughing, talking, and later joined by another friend. Even if some interpreted certain actions as flirty, it was all adult behavior in a private setting, and none of it is the public's business. The real problem lies in the video being taken and shared without their consent, not in the alleged interactions themselves. One Twitter user said, "This is completely inappropriate. It's their private life, and they haven't done anything illegal. The employee who leaked this deserves to be fired." Another one said, "How are they even recorded in the first place? Isn't this scary? Idols aren't entitled to basic privacy anymore." Another major point raised by fans and netizens is that the man seen in the footage might not even be Kangmin. In the moments where his face is visible, many noted that he doesn't resemble Kangmin at all, casting further doubt on the assumptions being made. Another topic of discussion was that the three people believed to be the idols appeared to be smoking. However, as adults, they are fully entitled to do so in private, and it shouldn't be treated as scandalous. Following the situation, supporters of both Kiss of Life and VERIVERY have called on the idols' agencies to take legal action against whoever leaked the footage. Fans are emphasizing the need to protect their idols from the invasion of privacy and the unfair backlash that has followed, stressing that the real issue is the unauthorized distribution of private moments, not any alleged behavior captured in the video.